Johnson attacking. Pass to Yao. From 11 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And Toronto leads by 7. Here's Ginobili, and the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
LeBron kicks to Ginobili. Yeah. Throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Johnson dishes to Aldridge. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Aldridge has got his second basket.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done. Tell you what, he's not going to win any high jump competition, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to go too far to get to the rim.
I'm not sure he could, or any of us could slip a piece of paper.
Oh, man, that was a real mark it up. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Olajuwon's checked in for Yao. Lucas comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Johnson. The Bronx trails by 5. Here's James. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bronx, they've shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. He hits the second from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Irving drives in. Takes a shot at the elbow. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
Kobe, no luck. And here is Anthony. It's tipped. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Irving with it. He's picked up by James. Irving attacking. The kick out to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And Yao slams it in. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Some changes for Toronto. Irving comes in for Bird. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Bryant. Then for the Bronx, Nowitzki comes in for Yao. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for LeBron. Olajuwon with a screen on Iverson. Irving passes to McGrady. Hits it from three-point range. McGrady's got 12 in the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Toronto leading by 6. Irving attacking. Excellent D there from Wilkins. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 4 this quarter. Nowitzki with the steal. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's Wilkins. Finished off the break. Now just a 2-point Toronto lead.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock too.
Lucas a screen on Iverson. Leaps for it. Stolen by Artest. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
McGrady against Wilkins. 6 to shoot. McGrady outside. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll have the start. So on the floor for the Bronx, they've got Yao. Ginobili out there with LeBron James. Then it's Paul George. LeBron with a screen on McGrady. Ginobili kicks to George. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
Ginobili with the ball. And it's Bird picking him up. And the basket by Ginobili. Ginobili's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bronx. Fires for three. LeBron grabs the miss. Aldridge against Ginobili. Step back shot. They get it again. Ginobili right side. Tries again. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. That's now 22 points for Ginobili.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Johnson attacking. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
And he knocks down the first one. Ryan is checked in for Tracy McGrady. And Johnson drops them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Timeout called, Bronx. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys. Right now. Be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win." Back to you.
Pass to Bird. Aldridge trying to break free. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut to just one in the basket from Bird.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Ginobili dishes to James. Ginobili sends a screen for James. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ginobili with the ball. Dishes it to James. Shot clock at 5. George with the screen on Yao. Here's James. Poked loose. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ginobili the pass to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Back to Ginobili. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ginobili's got 6 in the quarter.
they've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
Toronto trails by 3. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Kobe against Ginobili. And stolen by James. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bronx.
Well, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Ginobili attacking.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Johnson. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Whoa, Nelly. Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
That was huge, guys. Absolutely huge.
Here's Ginobili. Toronto grabs the miss.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Bird kicks to Johnson. Back to Bird. Goes back up. Again, the miss by Bird.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
Here's Toronto now. It's a 5-point game. Ginobili outside. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
What a game for Ginobili. 28 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
So the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too. So they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Irving's checked in for Bryant.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Fades and shoots. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And the shot is good. Now here is Yao. Ginobili attacking. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Timeout called, the Bronx. They're up by 11. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. A 3 off the inbound. No good. So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Manu Ginobili.